Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. As promised, more Trick. Amanda Bynes, I hope you appreciate this. It took a lot of work for me to get this running and get it going, and I have it down now. Full disclosure, this is the first time I've ever played this. It's the 25th anniversary Star Trek, first ever Star Trek game, I think. At least the one on PC. I don't know if that's true or not, but it predates a Final Unity. And it is the original series. I did get Hidden Evil working as well, so we will be doing that at some point in the future. But this is the one I'm going to do. And then after this one, it'll be Judgment Rights, which is the sequel to this game. It's voiced by the original cast. It's a sprite animation game. It's a puzzle thingy. It looks really good. I did test it, make sure it was running and it records and everything like that. We're going to get into it. I've got my Cadbury's mini eggs on standby. I've got a cup of tea, and I'm coming at you live and in the flesh, so to speak. Now, without further waffle from me, let's get into what you've been waiting for and what you've clicked on this thumbnail for, and that is Kirk and Spock, McCoy, Scotty, the original bad boys of the stars, Star Trek 25th anniversary. Engage. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
The final frontier. These
I'll check
are the
that out.
voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Ba-boom. Mini egg boss. I love these graphics. I love this sprite stuff. I think it's... Look what you could do. Just some sprites, you know? Amazing stuff. You could create amazing atmosphere. Well, nowadays they've got the 3D graphics. They're decent as well for that time, but they should still make this stuff. This is what they should have been doing. Star Trek episodes, like there should be 50 of these games. Next gen as well.
Human world.
Awesome.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration,
It's good to hear their
the galaxy
voices.
holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
Okay,
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields.
Let's
I
take them on,
suggest we
boys.
Do the same, Captain.
hell yeah. W is arm weapons. Sulu, shields is S. I have been studying, I read the manual. Right, let's get them. Let's get them. Yeah, sorry Republic, I love you. Especially the name normally got stand for the Republic. This is just a game.
Lowering shields, Captain.
No, no! Don't lower shields. Oh, you asshole.
Raising shields.
Unbelievable. Sulu, I never liked you anyway. Missed him again. Mr. Scott, you get those phasers up and running. Yeah. Come on.
Computer estimates the Republic.
Yes,
is-
Jimbo. We did it.
Captain Patterson extends his congratulations, sir.
Lowering shields and disarming weapons.
Message coming in from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Jim, the Enterprise is ordered to travel to Pollux 5.
Bollocks
The
five.
natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Stars sect. The description of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons. Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out.
Number 5 is bring them front and center. Okay, right, I'll do a little bit of explanation then while I suck on a mini egg and have a cup of tea. Right. The irony of it being called Demon World of this is particular interest to me right now, but let's discuss just briefly before we go in. There's a manual. I got this from Good Old Games, and in Good Old Games installation folder there is a manual. Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise here. Sorry. You go in and read it. I figured out a bunch of the controls. Got a bit familiar with a couple of things in there, and found in there a star map, because in here they just said to go to Pollux, which is where we need to go for the first mission. However, if you open the star map, there is no star names. You don't know where they are. You have to consult the manual to know where the Pollux system is, and so I have done that, and I will insert it here. Boom. Now, center. Tab out. We can talk to our crew. Mr. Spock, talk.
I advise referring to the star map and setting a course for the Pollux system, sir.
It's just so good to hear their voices again. Uhura, you're gone too. What do you have to say?
Proceed to the Pollux system.
The Bollocks system again. Okay, Mr. Scott. I don't know what any of this means, so we'll just leave you alone. That's Shields and Chekhov. That's Warp and Fire. Okay, it's beautiful. These are all like this is basically the controls. If I press tab, I can control the ship. If I press tab again, I can talk to my crew. This monitor up here that I can't reach right now, and this monitor show damage to our ship, the USS Enterprise. But if I press T, it'll change.
Star map and setting a course for the Pollux system, sir.
That talks to Spock. One of them is you, is it? Whatever. When you're in a fight, when you're on combat mode, that'll change to show you the damage to the enemy ships. So the enemy ships will show up either side here. If I just warp, I'll show you now in a second, okay? Now, we have to go to the Pollux system. If I press V, it gives you the full outside, unmolested view. It's really pretty cool, this game. It really is. Now, there's a second one, Judgment Rights. It's the sequel to this, and it looks pretty much identical, except it's upgraded. And it's a new episode. This is what they should have been doing, boys. We needed all this. But, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to press the N key, not M key, the N key, and that brings up the map. Now, see? No names. And here's the rub. If I just randomly pick one of these and go, oh, we'll go here, and that might be the Pollux system, you'll be instantly attacked by either the, forget their name, the Pirate clan, the Romulans or the Klingons, so far, and they'll just swarm you, and you can't leave, you can't warp away until you fight them. So it's a pain in the ass. But consulting the star map like a real big brain genius, this is the Pollux system. And the reason I'm describing, or the reason I'm running you through this now is because I can't get out of this map. So I can't go back. He'll automatically warp somewhere, check off, unless I do something. So we're going to click this map now. I'm going to warp. There we go.
We have
No.
arrived at Pollux 5.
Thank you, Mr. Spock. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Spock. Sulu, you're drunk. I'm relieving you of duty. Okay, now, that's the planet that we have to go on and carry out our away mission. Don't worry, this is just an orienteering run-through of the little things that I have to do in order to play this game. I won't be doing this every time, alright? This is just this once. Count yourself lucky. Okay, we will line her up with the planet again. Now, Mr. Sulu, take us into standard orbit by pressing O. Whee!
Entering standard orbit.
Brilliant. We're in standard orbit. Excellent. Now what we have to do is we have to have Uhura contact the planet's surface, please. Now.
Message from High Prelate Robert Angiven, sir.
Welcome, Enterprise.
Woody Harrelson.
The High Prelate awaits you. Please, beam down and meet with him.
Definitely Woody Harrelson. I'll see you down there soon. Hopefully it's the White Men Can't Jump Woody Harrelson and not the California Woody Harrelson. Okay, it's not California, that was Brad Pitt. What's the other one? What's the one? What's the one where they were killers? Natural born killers. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to go to Kirk. Okay? And here's the beam down. That's the beam down icon. This is the options icon. So this is where we save, load, turn on and off sound effects and music, or just quit the game. We want to save.
Save new game.
Now I want to replace
Cancel, delete,
my
previous,
test
replace
game.
Previous game.
This one, which should be Trek 25th Duke, right? And press enter. Now it's saved. So now we don't have to go back and do that Republic thing again. Then we click on the Kirk band. This is where you will see our ships in enemy combat as well. I forgot to point that out. We click on the beam man. That's the captain's log. Right? And this is the beamy beams.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott?
Awesome.
You have the con.
Ah, brilliant. I love this stuff. Ah.
This is so much better, gentlefolk. We are honored at your presence and hope you will find peace here in our haven.
Angiven, thank you so much. Now,
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes.
it's a good question, Bones. Good question. I already love it. It's voiced brilliantly, and the little chit chat between the two of them is awesome. Or all of them, the four of them. Now, the basic rules here. I can only control Jimbo. Can't control individually or manipulate individually any of the crew. Only Jimbo. Where I click, Jimbo will go. And if Jimbo goes in here, the rest will follow. So what we're going to do is left click. It gives me this weird option, right? A naked man. Thankfully it doesn't go below, you know, because I don't know what that icon could have been. But this is to talk. So if I click on that, you can see I can talk to everybody. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to talk to Bones first.
I don't know if the problem is real, the result of a new illness, or mass hysteria. But at the very least, there's an injured miner who needs my help.
Doctor, you need to investigate the possibility of disease, mental or physical, among these people before we go chasing up the mountains. Prelate Angiven, may we see those who have encountered the demons?
They are already gathered in the chapel and will cooperate in any way with you, first or on my
Excellent.
right.
And alright, so here. Fair enough. Now we're going to talk to Mr. Spock.
Captain, demons and supernatural creatures are, almost by definition, illogical. Yet it is evident these people believe what they have seen. Barring illness or mass hysteria, I agree that a real problem seems to exist.
A real problem is there, Spock. Ironic, since you can actually mind meld with people, in an essence, put your spirit into somebody else's body, in essence, possessing another person, and you don't believe demons are logical? Spock! Spock! Okay, we talked as a security
I've
guy.
never seen snow like this before. This is
Hurts.
great.
You mean you've never built a snowman, Ensign?
I've never even thrown a snowball. Do you think anyone would mind?
Well,
Later, Ensign, we have work to do.
Of course, sir.
Awesome. See what I mean? It's so human. They're just interacting with each other. It's really remarkable. I'm gonna have a look around now by doing this, clicking on the eyeball, and I'm gonna look at...
On the other side of the trees is Idle Mountain, a tall, forbidding place. You have a vague feeling of danger.
Very good. What's that sign say, Kirk? All mining equipment use this road. this road, or is there a road here?
Various bushes and shrubs grow
Pardon me.
along the edge of the forest. Remnants of a recent snowfall cover the ground. Remnants of a recent snowfall cover the ground.
I'd love that narration.
A quickly constructed Spartan shelter, primarily used by fledgling colonies. A beautiful snow-covered scene with a path leading off to Mount Idle.
Who's that?
High Prelate Angiven waits patiently for you to decide what you will do next.
What's
Spock
Spock?
raises an eyebrow.
Bones.
Dr. Leonard McCoy, the finest doctor in
Oh,
Starfleet,
yeah.
wishes that he were on a warmer planet.
What about Red
Ensign
Shirt?
Everts, who has never been this close to snow before in his life, gazes with childlike fascination at the ground.
This is awesome, man. It really is. Okay. Jimbo, talk to Angiven.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more.
Interesting. I believe you can press space to change your options, or click these. Alright, so I'll press space.
Most High Prelate Angiven, I am honored to meet you. I
That's
consider it my divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil.
I love it.
Been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe. I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise.
Yeah, that's...
We have received word that alien life forms are
That's the
creating
one,
problems
right.
at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more.
That's the one we know.
Certainly, Captain Kirk. Not aliens per se. We have encountered what we believe are demons at Idle Mountain. Creatures surely emerging from the very gates of hell. Our God would not test us thus without reason. So we believe your might and insight are our God's method to help us discover what is going on.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see?
Oh, these should be good. Right, what's choice 2?
Demons? Gates of hell? This is the 23rd century.
What's the third one?
Aside from seeing
no
demons,
third
has
one.
any hard data been collected? Any
That's the
evidence
one
I
we
could
go
see?
with, alright?
A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
What can you tell me about the mine itself?
Okay, space.
You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I love this. Who made this? I have to give them a big hug. Right, Spaceboat's choice 2.
What can you tell me about the mine itself?
There's
You're
only 2
wasting the What
trees.
can you tell me about the mine itself?
That's what we
The area
go
is
for.
exceptionally stable tectonically, and easy for our machinery to work in, praise God. We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seems to be. Our Ignatiate brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Canbury to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Canbury was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive. Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. Talk to Spock.
Captain, demons and supernatural...
Right, we already hear.
are
Sorry, Spock. Sorry, don't mean to cut you off. Right. We go in here. It's time to get busy. All right, look at a friend who looks exactly like him. Maybe not with the whatever's going on here. Exactly like him. Okay, what's this baldy creep
A
looking
sturdy
at?
man of advanced years whose blue eyes meet yours with clarity, curiosity, and directness.
Okay. Oh, my mini eggs nearly went for a hop. Who's this big, tall
A
fella?
grim-faced minor colonist nods curtly at you.
Okay, that's my guy. Who's this guy?
The Tellarite appears completely at home surrounded by humans, but the wrinkling on his brow indicates a great deal of worry.
Okay, that explains this. Now the big elephant in the room. This bruised up turd I see before me. What's going on
You'll
there?
understand if I don't stand up, I hope. I am not well.
Get up on your feet when you address Captain James T. Kirk, the legend. Okay, or maybe not. No, we gotta look around a bit, I guess.
A majestic view of Mount Idle can be seen through the skylight. Boxes of supplies and mining equipment litter the floor.
Intriguing. Wish we had data with us. That's Spock.
The medical methods of these people seem primitive to me, Doctor.
By our standards, yes. Here the acolytes prefer a simpler lifestyle. Unfortunately, this is one of the consequences.
My
pretty
Uncle
good.
John lived with the acolytes a long time ago. He died in their service helping plague victims on New Ontario 6 20 years ago.
The acolytes did a lot of good work for the needy in this quadrant.
It will be good to help them for a change.
Okay, now we go to the main man himself.
This man
Bones.
needs help, Jim, and I wouldn't want to put it off for too long.
Okay, then, I know we click this and we go here. Then we click this bag thing. That must be stun. That's killed, so that's what we're gonna have our phases on all the time. That's Spock's tricorder, the precursor to the tricorder. That's the medical tricorder, I believe. That's a communicator, and that is the med bag. So we'll scan this bruised up turd first.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed a Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise.
I may be of some assistance.
Brother Stephen, that's the name of my friend. It looks like
near
that.
the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the dairy. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me.
Am I our messenger boy, huh? Get out of here. I guess we're going to get some detoxin, boys. Oh, first of all,
Save new game. Cancel delete previous game. Replace previous game.
yes. Okay, right. Bones. I want you to scan this weird creature.
The alien's life sign seems stress elevated. Otherwise, he appears fundamentally healthy.
What about this?
The man is suffering moderately from the effects of his age, but seems healthy, alert, and in fine spirits. The man seems worried and stressed, but all body functions appear within normal limits.
What about Spock?
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
In his head.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
What about Jimbo?
There's nothing there requiring a ship's
Okay,
doctor.
that's sorry. Alright, you made your point. Jimbo! Put him down.
May I suggest using a more diplomatic approach to questioning the colonists? Force will gain us little, if anything.
Okay. Yeah, when you're right, Spock. Okay, right, we'll leave. Let's go on our merry adventure to get berries to make some medicine. I forget the name of. Jimbo, go in here first. Rest of you, come on. Okay. Alright. Let's look around. What's this?
Assorted pieces of glass rest on this table, from ancient beakers to double burners.
Okay.
An old-fashioned computer. It appears to have some type of simulation running.
Cool. What's
A
that?
multi-purpose workspace with fine, well-worn tools and equipment close at hand.
Excellent, excellent. What's all this stuff?
A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal.
Okay, what's that?
An antiquated molecular synthesizer sits in the corner.
The fact that Spock is standing by it and McCoy makes me question what's going on. I don't know what he's doing. Just head of security doesn't look what's going on at all. Alright. By the way, in full disclosure, today is Pancake Tuesday in Ireland. I have a rake full of pancakes in my stomach right now. I am bloated and finding it very difficult to actually even sit and be an awesome Star Trek man right now. But like, all heroes don't wear capes, everybody. Okay, Spock. Scan that.
Residue of several different compounds are in the tubes. None of the compounds would explain the sightings.
Scan that, Spock.
A vintage 8012-86 of the mid-21st century. It is a fine museum piece.
Excellent, what's that?
Nothing to report, Captain.
What about that? The galaxy's most famous penis? No?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay, what about these, Spock?
I read a collection of small items of no evident value. I would characterize this as a small museum display, Captain.
Did you hear what he just said to you, Jim? I wouldn't take that. I've always known you can take Spock.
Fascinating, Captain.
Spock!
It is an Art Deco
Spock!
molecular synthesizer. A museum piece in perfect working order.
Excellent. Okay, look, what would I do if I was Jim Kirk? Blast that
would
case.
Destroy the glass case.
Shoot.
Jim, stop trying to shoot everything. You're making me nervous.
This game's brilliant. Made by Trek fans who knew these characters, and it's voiced so well by all these guys. You're all missed, boys. Alright, let's head back. We've done all we can here, so we're going up the garden path. Up the garden path with us into certain death. Let's go, Jimbo. Let's go. Lead your men into certain death. Klingons. Get him, Jimbo. Yeah!
You see a small explosion, and the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a dull thud.
I guess they don't make Klingons like they used to, sir.
Oh, my gunslinger, kid. Learn from the best. James T. Kirk in the hands of the Duke.
And an unknown energy beam. Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea. Kirk out.
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain.
You're both on the same wavelength as I am. Come on, spit it out, boys. Those can't be Klingons. Alright, they sprung up out of nothing here. And they didn't beam in. And did you see how fast that was? Did you see? I'm impressed with that. I'm so impressed with myself right now. I'm sure Jim is going, how did I do that? Alright, enough boasting. Dr. McCoy. See that crap that's lying on my lawn right there? I want you to analyze those Klingons.
This is definitely not a real Klingon, Jim.
Ah, confirming what I believe here. They're illusions of some kind. Right, Mr. Spock. Take your tricorder.
This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one. It is an organic construct, an android-like robot.
Ooh, a data.
It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial.
Well, that explains the demons. What's this stuff here, Spock?
The Branzite pod is similar to Terran milkweed, except that the silk pods are in bright iridescent colors.
So is that's not what we're looking for, is it?
The Endorian ferns are regarded as an intergalactic weed, Captain.
Okay.
The Branzite pod is similar to Terran milkweed, except that the silk pods are in bright
Same
iridescent
stuff.
colors.
And what's this red stuff here?
Nothing to report, Captain.
this red stuff. There we go.
Similar to their Terran namesake, except that they are known to cause hives if in contact with flesh for any amount of time.
The old red shirt getting up as you know what. Is that water?
Nothing to report, Captain.
This cave entrance looks kind of like a female. Forget about it. What's this here?
This is a detached hand with some kind of circuitry in the palm, Captain.
Alright, I thought it was gonna be somebody's actual hand, but take that.
You take the Klingon's detached hand.
It's morose, but okay. So his hand blew off. Interesting. Okay. Can we take anything else?
You fail to obtain anything.
What about him?
You fail to obtain anything.
Alright. Boys, we move forth into the big cave. Okay, we've got more plans. Spock. Spockathon. Sorry folks. Sorry, technical difficulty. Okay, right, oh my word. We've actually got a hand. Okay, tricorder.
Yendorian ferns are regarded as an intergalactic weed, Captain.
Same stuff. What about this red stuff here?
These seem to be Laraxian berries, Captain. They have several medicinal uses.
That's it, that's it.
Dr. McCoy would know more.
That's it, that's the stuff we need. McCoy. Do we look?
Various types of berries grow amongst the bushes.
Oh, I know what we do. We grab
One
this.
Starfleet issue medical tricorder to assure that Starfleet doctors make the correct diagnosis.
Okay, now can I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool. You can go in with the look icon and okay. Very good.
Jem, these are the berries we need to synthesize the hypodetoxin. We must get these to Brother Stephen quickly.
Okay. Okay. Do we take? Let me think for a second. We use this to take, right? And then we take those. Get those berries, Jim.
You have retrieved a sample of berries.
Swing, bada, 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 swing. Let's see if we have it. So we got a hand and a berry. Now we could go on, but we need these berries, right? We'll go back. I believe. Don't know if I'm making the right decision, but the first thing we'll do is we'll save.
New game. Cancel. Delete previous. Replace previous game.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, boys, let's head back. We'll bring the berries back because we have a bruised up turd that badly needs our help. Woody Harrelson's gone, so we go in. In you go, Jim. Go on.
There must be somebody I can help. Something we can do.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Bones.
Jem, these need to be processed first.
Oh, and how do I process them?
This man needs help, Jem, and I wouldn't want to put it off for too long.
Bones, I
The
need...
medical methods of these people seem primitive to me, Doctor.
By our standards, yes. Here the acolytes prefer a simpler lifestyle. Unfortunately, this is one of the consequences.
Okay, right, nobody's doing anything, so... we have medical devices or some kind of computer or lab equipment with the test tubes and all here, so let's go in and see if we can see anything. Oh, Baldy's here. I didn't even notice you were missing from the other room. The fact that Spock and McCoy are over with this tips me off to that must be something. Sorry, I'm stuffed to the gills with pancakes. Let's talk to the Baldy.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us.
Well, God dropped Captain James T. feckin' Kirk in your lap.
I never dreamed that...
Yeah, whatever. Oh.
You fail to obtain anything.
Oh, I don't know what to do here, boys. Can I give the berries
The
to him?
settings on the Yardak 4 have already been adjusted. Simply place the berry in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized.
Brilliant. Okay, so just stick it in there. Stick it in there.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of hypoditoxin.
Boom, boys. Big brains.
To get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible.
His name is Brother Chubb. Somebody was playing games in this game, I'm telling you now. Me and my dirty mind, I see it all. Don't think you got away with it there, game makers. I see it. Including this here, right here. I can see that too. Okay? Just saying. Alright? Right, like, how do I talk to you?
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us.
The hand there. Tricorder.
A vintage 8012-86 of the mid-21st century. It is a fine museum piece. A vintage 80...
Yeah, okay, Spock. Thank you. Just go here.
A vintage 8012-86 of the...
This.
Mr. Spock, see what you can dig
There we
up
go.
from that old-fashioned computer terminal.
Now, I don't know how I got Spock to do it. Can I choose someone else? But I wanted Spock
Captain,
to
this
do it.
appears
But
to be a model of the Earth. Notice how it models a proper situation for a total eclipse.
Kirk, talk to him.
There's nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Over here.
There's nothing at the moment for me to do there.
What about here?
You are interested in my little
Ah.
museum of curiosities?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me.
Oh! Kirk, be nice. I would have said the same, but come on now.
Yes, tell us about these things.
Yes, tell us about
Where
this.
did you find all this? Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me.
Well done, William Shatner.
Yes, tell us about these things.
Yeah, there you go.
I enjoy talking about these treasures. Shall I go into mineral specimens?
Yes, go into minimal
True
specimens.
curiosities, nothing more. I think they're very pretty, don't you? Shall I go into mineral specimens?
This reminds me of something.
Meteorite.
Meteorite. Yeah, I
I
guess that.
believe this is evidence of the cataclysm which destroyed the moon of Pollux 5 eons past. I've constructed a theoretical model based on analysis of the planet's rings of what things might have been like. I think that the moon, like Earth's moon, would have made a total eclipse of the sun possible.
Total eclipse
I
of the
would
heart.
have liked to have seen that. For conditions making a perfect total eclipse are rare in the universe. Our God creates great wonders. Shall
That he
I go
does.
into mineral specimens?
Mineral specimens.
Meteorite.
Meteorite.
Fossil shells.
Fossil shells. Yeah, do that
One of
one.
the oldest forms I've seen on this planet. Our God makes beautiful things indeed. Shall I go into
Mineral specimens.
Meteorite. Fossil shell. Skull of a
Yeah.
small alien animal. The skull
Yes.
of a modern Silati, the largest creature native to this planet. Yeah, about the size of a house cat from Earth.
That's the largest.
Silatis combine a rather
Tiny, man.
insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs. Shall I go into
Mineral specimens.
Meteorite.
Meteorite.
Fossil shells. Skull of a small alien animal. Twist of metal.
Yeah.
This chunk of rock is a greatly weathered example of a vanadium tungsten alloy, which doesn't occur naturally. It is my best evidence that the area was previously inhabited. Shall I go into mineral
specimens?
Meteor, fossil, skull, twist of more? Would you rather move on to something else?
Yes, I think
Very
it's time.
well. I can't imagine why, but if you have a further interest in any of this, take what you like.
Thank you.
Please remember to return my treasures when you're done with them.
I will take all your treasures. Beam back to the Enterprise and never talk to you again.
You are interested in my little museum of...
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me.
Everything of this world is secondary to the perfection of the next, Captain.
Can I not? You actually said it. Oh, you're joking. Will you fucking take it? Oh, I can take it. Oh, thank God. Right, just take everything he's got. I wish I hadn't have insulted him at the end there, though, Kirk. That was, I wanted to say that, but, you know. It's your inside voice, Kirk. Your inside voice. Keep it in your pants. I know that's hard for you to do. Alright, thank the old man. Bye. See you later. Let's go in and save that bruised up turd. Come on, let's go. Shift your lift. Come on, let's go. Get in there, Jimbo. We're back to save the day. Handy hands. No. Use the skull. Give him the skull. Oh no, we can't do that. This must be the potion. It has to be. Give it to the bruised up turd, McCoy.
Thank you. You're most kind.
You're welcome, Chubby. Chubstar. Okay. Start talking, everybody.
I headed up the party that sought to rescue Brother Kandri. Without warning, the demons appeared and attacked us as we approached the mine.
Can you tell us what they look like?
Like the demons that have plagued devout folk since before our people left the earth. Huge, muscular demons with ruddy skin, truly the manifestation of evil, with bat wings, horns and talons and a pointed tail. God preserve us all. One tore open my arm and I surely would have perished, but for my companions who bore me back down the mountain.
The demons didn't follow you?
No.
Look at you. Big Baldy.
Brother Kandre was, or is, my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rockfall and silenced him. He said he'd found a strange door with devilish writing. Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself.
Yikes. Don't like the sound of that.
I am Brother Stephen, an Ignatiate following the holy teachings with mind and soul alike. I believe the anomalous mineral readings in combination with evidence of ancient disturbances in this otherwise highly stable geologic location indicates previous habitation of the region eons ago.
Why, Spock, you two should get along fine. He sounds just like you.
I would be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God made humans, aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity, as I thank him for everything in this life.
You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen.
I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain, if you and your people go up the mountain, I hope afterward you will visit me in my study, which is next door. I'm too old to make the trek myself, but I'm eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes.
Anytime there, old man. We are here to serve. What about this
I am Brother
creature?
Grisnash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer, seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind.
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Grisnash, is this not the traditional shape of the Evil One and his minions among Tellarites?
It is.
I believe this may be significant, Captain.
Intriguing. Now, we've talked to Baldy, Old Baldy, Bruised Up Turd Baldy, and Bowlegs here, so we're done here. His life is saved. One last thing, purely out of respect.
This man has recently suffered a nasty but non-life-threatening wound. The damage has been adequately cared for. The man's vital effects are attributable to shock and stress.
Excellent.
The alien's life signs seem stress-elevated. Otherwise, he appears fundamentally healthy.
Okay, I guess that's that. Right, boys. See you later. We're going back up to the Vagina Cave, and we're going to go deep. I mean, we're gonna go into the cave. I have to be careful. Look, it's not my fault, okay? I mean, you know. Okay, boys, engage. In we go. We got those. We go further. Oh. Spock?
Captain, there are several weak points in the cave-in's structure. Careful use of our phasers from the top down should be able to clear it.
Oh, we get the shoe. Finally, we get the shoe. Alright, boys. I'm good at this. Step back. Blast that rock.
Assume firing positions.
Oh, yeah. Boom. Boom. Top down, boys. Top down. Keep it going. Another bruised up turd. Okay, but shoot him. No, don't. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Bones.
This man is badly hurt and suffering from shock and exposure as well.
Okay, Bones. Do what you can for him.
It was a near thing, but he'll live.
Excellent. Okay, let's talk to this bruised up turd. Talkity talk to...
Oh, thank you, kind souls, for saving my life. Let me rest here for a little before returning to report this miracle to Prelate Angiven.
Okay. What's
a
this?
large metallic door is set in the structure.
And is that a keypad?
This looks like some of the hand security panels on the
hand
Enterprise.
Security panels. An idea is forming.
A cavern deep in Mount Idle.
Who's the bruised up
Brother
turd?
Kandri is barely conscious and is lying still, trying to regain his strength.
Spock! Get your tricorder out. Scan that.
Fascinating, Captain. This door is made of an unknown material. It is clearly built by an alien race we have no knowledge of.
Okay, what's this?
It appears to be a security lock designed to open the door when the correct handprint is registered.
Yeah, the Klingon handprint, boys. The android Klingon handprint. Almost said a dirty word there. So we used that. Alright, hold on. Bones.
Jim, the next time you need medical help on a snowball,
Bones.
I'll probably end up coming along.
You gotta love it, man.
I recommend as thorough an analysis of this area as possible.
Excellent.
No sign of demons, Klingons, or other hostiles, Captain. I promise, I'll let you know the instant something appears.
Don't worry.
Don't be too anxious, Ensign. We may want to talk with them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's why you're here. You're wearing the infamous red shirt. You die first, pal. Now, with that shocking revelation and this door before us, which we know we have to use this on the hand panel, hand panel, has to be. Otherwise, where would we have a hand? I will end it here, right? This is the end of part 1. Okay, this is a new adventure. I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. If you are enjoying it, and you like the original crew too, and by the way, Amanda Bynes, this goes out to you, my friend. Alright, enjoy this stuff. Please come back for part 2, which I'll be putting up in the coming day or two. Right, we'll continue on just like we did over the Christmas with a Final Unity. Have a good day. Thank you for coming. See you in the next one. Peace out, bros.
Mm-hmm.